Okay, so I'm going to do a video of casting on and off. People that know me will know that taking videos is not my forte, so I'll do my best. So leave an end to your yarn, enough to weave it in at the end once you've finished your knitting. And do a slip knot, so round your fingers and then through the middle. And put your needle into that and then pull tight. Okay, and then take your other needle and you're going to go from left to right, front to back. So in like this, into the back, and then take your yarn round the right hand needle and through, and then kind of twist it round and onto your left needle. Okay, so I'll do that again. Round. Twist it round. If you don't twist it round, if you just do this, well, this is what I find anyway. If you just do it through and then just put it through like that, then actually you'll see you can't knit into it. So that's how I know if I've done it right or not. So in, round, through, and on. I'll just do a few of these. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to knit some stitches. So you do exactly the same thing again. So you're going from left to right, from front to back and round. But this time, when you pull this through, you're going to take the yarn that's on your left hand needle off the tip of the needle. Sorry if that's a bit blurry. Okay, so you're going to go in and round and then take it off the tip of the needle. So in, round and off. And just be careful that you keep a hold of all of the stitches that are on your left hand needle, because they can fall off if you're not careful. And off. And then just move the needle that's in your right hand to your left hand, and just make sure that it's all kind of down the bottom of the needle. Okay, and now I'm going to purl the next row, and so this creates what's called stockinette stitch, where all the stitches on one side are knitted and all the stitches on the other are purled. So you go, this time you go from right to left and in through the front, and when you're knitting you would keep your yarn to the front, when you're purling, sorry, and when you're knitting it would be at the back, so you keep it to the front. So you go in like this and then take it round your needle and out to the back and then off. So I'll do that again, so it goes into the front of the stitch and round and then off. So into the front, round and off. Okay, so I'll do a couple more rows just so you can see what that looks like. So just knitting this row again. And then purling this row. So into the front. Okay, and then you'll know, so you can see all of this side is knitted and all of this side is purled. And you can tell if it's a purl or a knit because a purl has kind of horizontal lines, whereas a knit has they're like little V's, so that's a little V there. So to cast off, again, there probably is other ways of doing this, but this is the way I do it. So you knit 2 stitches, and then you take your left needle and put it into the first stitch, just into the front like that, and then you kind of pull it over the second stitch, over the tip of your right hand needle. And then just make sure that you keep a tight hold of your yarn, because otherwise the other stitch might come off. So I'll do it again. So in and over. And over. This is always the bit I found quite tricky. And then to do the last stitch, you just pull it up to create a loop. And then, oops, I've lost it. Put your yarn through it, like that. And then pull it tight. Sorry about that. Fault below. And then just pull it tight, like that.